Hey, you know what's kind of funny though, T?
What's up?
It's like we almost did a song together. You remember with Ivan?
Did you really?
Yeah, that's almost. That was close, man.
Wait, did you really?
Yeah, yeah.
I remember he wrote bars and we were gonna record
verse.
and stuff, right?
Yeah,
But
yeah.
What was it called?
I don't remember what it was
Shit, I don't
called.
know what it's called.
But we never did that.
I don't know. We're gonna have to dig up some files.
Dig up some
That's what I'm
files.
saying.
It's in the laptop somewhere.
You call it wet teas? No wet teas? The wet tea.
Oh shit, man! How was y'all weekend, man? I feel like I ain't seen y'all in a minute.
Man, shout out to Labor Day weekend, Dorian weekend. I mean, shit, man. Everyone's like on panic until like Saturday. So I mean, overall, it's pretty good. Nothing too crazy.
Yeah, I feel like it's really been like a week since I've seen y'all. Like I feel like
a week.
Yeah, we took a week off. So
we took a
need
week
to
off.
catch up with
Took a
each
week
other.
off. We needed a mental break, so now we're back. I feel pretty fresh. I feel like I got a lot in me.
So fresh, so clean.
Yeah.
Yeah.
First of the month, you know, the check coming in.
Oh yeah, check going
It
off.
is.
Check going off, no bounce.
Because the no Infinity Stones, right?
They got
But
it.
isn't it's officially over, right? Isn't the summer season over now? It's cuffing season. When does cuffing season start?
It started in August.
It started in August.
They start early August. They do trial runs in September. October is kind of like, all right, now I got like a good amount. Like these guys, I think I kind of like could like mesh with.
You break down to the top 3.
You bring it out to the top 3 at that point, and then like holidays are coming, so like Halloween, Thanksgiving, Christmas. So that's like the the grade right there.
So like I think like maybe Halloween's when you kind of go, all right, let's like kind of show face in public, and then you kind of hit them with the hey, yo, Thanksgiving, my family's place. And then you think that's kind of the wave into the.
It's
into
a
the
way,
cuff?
yeah. And then like I think at the end I think around Christmas time is kind of like peak.
It's peak time.
Like peak
right?
popularity area, so it's kind of like.
And then then you got Valentine's Day.
That's the championship round. That's like that's a solidifier. Like I talked to this guy all this time. He should know like places that I like at least, like the things that I would like to have or do maybe.
And then when's breakup time?
Summer.
I don't know. I think
summer around April.
you guys are it's too surface right now. Like I feel like I got the cuffing season, but then you got like clown season.
Clown season.
When you figure out that you just playing around, man.
Oh,
you figure out who to
clown
get the clown,
season.
bro. So that's year round, man.
That's true. Clown season is year round.
So
That's true.
Clowns,
A lot of clowns. Absolutely.
Yeah, man. So wait, how was your weekend? I didn't.
You want to go back on that?
Yeah, let's go back on that.
I mean,
Good.
it's
Well, not even a week.
Dorian, bro. CNN.
yeah, CNN Dorian,
That's all,
bro.
so.
I mean, that's how it was. Like, the whole city was in a panic, man. Like, I made plans with people, like, a month ago for that Sunday because it was Labor Day. So I was thinking about going to, like I think, like, a pond or whatever. They have, like, one in Wesley Chapel area.
Yeah.
And it was, like, real dope. It has, like, all this, like, scenery and stuff. And then when the time came, like, everybody ready, everybody was, like, quiet. Everyone was like, are you kidding me? Do you see Dorian's Category 5? Do you see that?
Yeah.
And I was like, yo, come on, man.
I had to be like. I'd be like cautious of where I went because I was like, oh, I gotta save my gas.
Yeah.
I don't know when.
Everybody was just buying gas. Like I saw like three dudes have like 10-gallon gases.
You didn't
and
see
shit.
there's a guy that like was putting gas in buckets, like open container buckets.
Oh, I seen that on Twitter. I think I saw Twitter.
Like how fucking stupid is that? But
It was a girl. It was actually a chick.
no, it was a guy. It was like
I think I saw a chick too do it.
Was it? Shit.
Yeah.
Yeah. You really during these like emergencies, you kind of know like people got their priorities together. These
Yeah.
people who are trying to get their shit, trying to gather these materials. Those people are like, yo, what you trying to do, man?
Like Hunter Gay.
The storm is coming, bro.
He's like, yo, I still got
what you
power
trying-
still,
I
you know? I still got some power in my house.
What's going on, man? So
No generator. Yo, all that power, no generator.
But nah, we definitely want to, shout out to all our subscribers and, just kind of say, we really appreciate the support. Got a lot of love. Shout out to, our team's building. Our team's growing, right?
Yeah,
we have like an intern. Shout out to JoJo while
Joe's right there in the cut.
while Slade's in Dubai.
Still.
Man has not really contacted me, man.
No.
So he must be living.
Yeah, I tried hitting him up like a few days because like we have the the place here so we could record.
Yeah.
Yo, I was like, yo man, like everything good out there? You having a good time? He said, everything's great.
Yep, that's
That's it. I was like, all right, well, shout out, you still alive.
So
have a
Slade's
good
out
time.
there. I think he'll be back in like 2 weeks. So we'll see him soon, and we'll definitely do a deep dive on what he's doing out there. But yeah, I mean, look.
Christ, do we want
So,
to?
but he honestly, he might get fired because JoJo's killing it right now, and
Oh yeah,
she's on
she
top
did
of things.
She did the Millennial Minds.
She did Millennial Minds episode. She's handling her shit. So
For
Slade,
sure.
you might be out of here, bro. Nah, just playing. But
Keep the keys to us though.
yeah. But we still gonna record here. So.
Just kidding, Slade. Just kidding.
But nah, I mean, we have him. Shout out to our boy Brendan. He actually did the Infinity Stones.
Little meme thing.
Little meme thing,
yeah.
the little thumbnail thing,
He did
and
thumbnail.
a lot of people fucked with it, man. A lot of people fucked with it.
Yeah, a lot of people liked it that I was like disappearing for some reason. Like, and then someone like I know someone she's like, "Oh, good riddance." Like, damn,
damn.
I'm like, dang, that's how you feel about me? Dang, I knew her shit. Like I knew her for 10 years now. Fuck her.
Damn.
I did not shout at her though. She's cool.
Shit. Oh man, but nah. I mean, today, we kind of, I've been thinking about different little topics or whatever, and one that kind of stuck with me. What?
Yeah, so
No
activity going
Got
on.
the little giggles, huh?
Don't ever say little giggles.
Little
Don't say
giggles,
little
huh?
giggles.
But nah. Speaking of giggles, 5 love languages.
Oh, that's the main topic that we're
It's
going
the
to
main
dive
topic.
into.
A lot of people kind of curious. I mean, this is something that's been trending for years now. I think
Yeah,
it's
nothing new, nothing special.
It's like a #1 selling book. So pretty much a little backstory on the 5 love languages. Apparently, there's 5 different types of way that people show their love or how they like to receive their love. Right.
Mm-hmm.
Actually, I heard about this maybe 2-3 years ago. Actually, 2-3
Damn.
years ago, one of my exes actually was trying to make me read this fucking book. And I didn't read it, so obviously that's why we didn't work out. But
I mean,
the book, at the time, I was young at the time. I wasn't gonna read no book, but to tell me how to love, But
teach me how.
but
to
apparently a
love.
lot of people do read this book, and this book has been helpful for a lot of couples. So
Yeah.
the 5 love languages, you have physical touch, which obviously that's self-explanatory. You show love through physical affection. You got receiving gifts. Again, self-explanatory. You got acts of service, quality time, and words of affirmation, right? So there's these 5 languages. Apparently, each person, you're not just solely on one, but you have different levels to each one of what really reflects how you love somebody.
Yeah, how you show your love. Yeah.
Yeah. So what we did is we actually all took the test.
Also the test.
We all took the test because we decided, you know what?
Very rigorous. Didn't want to do it.
No, I mean I had my shit done weeks ago, but we had to delay a little bit because some people didn't have their shit ready. So, but we're all good. We're all good now. So I mean, how y'all want to do this? Y'all wanna
Just dive into it.
You want to just dive in? You want to just go in? Everyone got their results up.
Yeah, bro.
Yeah, I got it. That's why we're all on our phones.
Should I add? I'm gonna add the link. I'm gonna add the link in the description.
Yeah, so everyone can take it.
the test.
Just if you want to know, if you don't already know, you can just check out what your love language is.
All right. So I took mine first, and my #1 one was physical touch. Number 2.
Shocker.
Bro, before I saw it, I was like, all right, yeah,
That's alright. That's
yeah,
alright.
I've
That's
seen
alright,
this
bro.
shit too many times, bro.
That's too obvious.
Way
I'm
too
more of a
fucking
physical
obvious.
touch guy.
Man, are you kidding me? I don't want to get into it.
Yeah, we're not gonna get into
That was
that.
nasty.
And then my next one's where's the affirmation, quality time. They're almost tied, and then acts of service, and then gifts are 0.
So, wait, what do you mean by gifts? Like receiving gifts?
Yeah, receiving gifts. I can't be bought.
You can't be bought.
I don't want anything.
That's what it means.
Yeah. So let me see. I don't know what it's saying. It's saying that I pretty much have. It's not uncommon to have 2 high scores. It's saying that my main ones are physical touch and words of affirmation, which I agree with.
Those are 2 main.
Yeah. I feel like
What are words of affirmation? Like, what is that?
words of affirmation are just like things that kind of like a reminder, like like hey babe, just I love you, or hey babe, you looking good.
Oh, so you're just giving like.
You're kind of just re-encouraging them, showing them that you're still interested in that partner, and I think that's important. I think that's
Oh, so it's like you're just vocalizing how you feel about that person.
Yeah, you're just kind of reminding them, because what happens, I think, in relationships or just long-term commitments is you start to get insecure, right? Like if your significant other doesn't tell you you're pretty anymore.
Yeah, or you're
'Cause
beautiful.
Think about in the beginning of a relationship, right? You're constantly hitting them with the good morning, beautiful.
Yeah.
Or you're hitting them with that extra shit, but after a while, it's just kind of like what? What do you want? You know what I'm saying? So I think just adding that extra, hey, yo, I miss you, or like, I wish I was with you. I think those things.
Okay, okay.
You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Okay, man, I got you, bro.
Oh
I
man.
got you, bro.
Nah, I got you, man. You like a tempted to touch type of dude. That's the song,
Yeah.
bro. So,
He's our guy that he touches is like, yo, you cool with the touch? He's like, yeah, touch me. He's like, yeah. Okay, so that's pretty much like your holistic vibes.
Holistic.
Yeah.
No, holistic.
Whole. Okay, I
Holistic.
think I was a hoe for.
Nah, man.
For wanting to touch.
I want to get into it, though.
No,
Okay.
I want to get into it. So, like, if touching is your thing, like, when do you like break that touch barrier? Like, what's your move? What's your
Like,
go-to
how do
move?
like? Is it like? Do you use it like? Do you use that for like your girl, or do you do it for just overall?
I think. I mean, if I'm in a long-term relationship, obviously my touch is like the hugs and the kisses. I'm very PDA friendly.
Okay, PDA. So you're like very PDA.
Yeah, like I'm cool with the holding hands shit in public. I'm cool with the the kissing in public. Like I'm very cool with that. I think if we're like dating or messing around, like I just always like touching is like it has to be a thing.
But like, what you do though? Like,
What do you mean? What I do?
Well, how do you?
What's my, oh, wait, like
How do you initiate the
break
How do you
the
initiate
You can't
the
just
tempted to
walk-
touch?
Yeah.
hit me with a scenario.
So like, you on a date with somebody?
Okay, on a date.
You're trying to see if they feel you.
Mm.
So that touch barrier is important.
I mean,
To you,
To
'cause
you.
that's
That's your thing. That's
That's
your
your
bag.
thing.
That's your bag. So, like,
let's
what you do,
see.
bro?
That can go several ways, right? Like I can either if we're on a date, maybe on the drive home, maybe I hit him with the
when you're driving, you hit him with the
hit him with the Bryson Tiller, left hand on the steering wheel, right
your
hand on the thighs.
thighs. Okay,
Right?
okay.
So then I might hit him with the thigh look, or I might just hit him with the look. Or you got the extended hug, right? The extra grip hug.
Oh,
Those
the
might
extra
be
grip.
Or you also have, if you guys are like in a club or a bar setting, you have the touch the lower back,
Touch the
lean
lower
in
back.
to talk to them,
Yeah.
to get close, and that's another way to break the barrier, right?
Yeah.
So,
Okay.
damn, all my gems are out now. So
I mean,
can't
there's
do
people
it.
out there like you,
Yeah,
man.
yeah,
You
yeah,
know,
bro.
tempted to touch.
Touch Nick.
Oh,
Tempted to
yo.
touch Nick.
Jeez, yeah.
Tempted to touch. So should I get into mine?
Yeah, go ahead.
Go ahead.
I'll get into mine. So I got a score of 10 on acts of service.
Oh, damn.
I got 10 on acts of service. I got an 8 on quality time. 6 of words of affirmation. 3 on physical touch. And 3
Damn.
on receiving gifts.
Damn.
Damn, what?
So hold up. So your touch, like, well, I mean, I personally know you. So,
Yeah, you know
like,
me, yeah.
I know you're not a very PDA guy
No.
or whatever, but it's just,
Yeah, that's more for like,
But
closed
see,
doors
like
setting.
me coming from me, like I feel like, damn, like physical touch is my number one. So I'm just like, how could you not want that? You know what I'm saying? Like, how is that not a valuable asset?
It is. I mean, I didn't get a 0 on my G. Like, I got a 3.
It's on the
Like,
scale, bro.
yeah, it's on my Richter scale,
It's on the
dog.
Richter
You know,
scale.
like 3 is like in a closed setting.
So like what? Like so like
Close
you're just
setting.
so you're telling me that like if you're dating a girl once a month she kiss you on the cheek, then you just like yeah, I'm good, baby. Woo, that I'm good for another 2 months.
I mean, no, like I think most of like for me personally, most of my tempted to touch Nick, vibes is like usually in closed vicinity, like in a very private setting.
Private setting, got you.
So like I said, I'm not like a dunce. I'm just like not standing there like if I get touched like no.
Oh shit.
Oh shit! I never felt this before.
Let's wait a little bit.
Yeah, whoa, slow down. No, it's more like in a very private environment, closed settings. Like, why would I want to show you the bag?
That's true. So your number one was what? Acts of service.
Acts of service, my first.
So wait, acts of service is what you want somebody that can, do things for you. Like explain what acts of service is, right? That's like if. Like you come home and they're just like, "Hey, yo, babe, I just vacuumed the house," or like, "Babe, I made you dinner."
Yeah, like it's simple tasks. Like I'll cook, I'll clean. I mean, things that you made. Think like, damn, I gotta do this again. Like, don't say it again. I'll do it.
So like
it's just like that.
Give me an example of like your act of service that you like that wins you.
Yeah.
What wins Will with an act of service that you
What
like?
wins well with active
yeah,
service?
yeah.
What do you mean by that?
Like-
what do they have to do for me?
Yeah, like what's something that you enjoy that gets you go? You know what? This is a girl for me. If she does this act of service.
Okay, well, I mean, easy example is like I'm really big in music and fashion and sports, like basketball considering.
Okay.
So I'm constantly talking about something like what you talk about, Kanye, or you talk about the Miami Heat,
Okay.
or something like that.
Okay.
And then maybe like a couple of months, they'll hit me with like, yo, I got tickets, let's go.
But is that act of service or is that gift?
It's not.
giving?
It's an active service. Like as far as something that I deem like something I want to talk about.
Yeah.
It can be like leveled to being a gift giving thing.
Okay.
But I think that's just like a service that.
But it's not more so the gift. It's more so the hey, I enjoy music. Hey, they want to go to a concert with me to enjoy the music.
Yeah, that too.
Hey, I fuck with the Miami Heat. Let's go to the Miami Heat game together.
I mean, let me give you a better example because that just sounds kind of more like that. So a better example. I'll see what you did there. A better example would be maybe they know my vibe of music. Maybe they'll send me like, oh, like this
playlist. They send you a playlist.
Maybe a personal playlist.
Okay.
Maybe like, hey, this is like a song that I think you like. I think this artist might be something that you don't know about yet, and I want to put you on. Put me on. I'm like, yo, it's kind of hot, or this is hot, like whatever, and we'll go from there. Maybe be on the P2P playlist. I don't know yet.
Okay.
Something like that.
I've been on that vibe. Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like they say something like, yo, this is a dope artist I've never heard before, and I was like, yo, that's what's up.
The acts of service, like giving somebody like some music. You know what I'm talking about? Like you're saying, like they're just trying to go out there and like they're giving you their like because they know that you're so passionate about music. Yeah. That they're going, hey, yo, check out
this guy.
This music that I think you would like.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, that.
I peeped that.
Yeah, that and quality time. I mean, it already explains, so self-explanatory.
So what's quality time to you then? It doesn't have to just be like hanging out at home. It's just y'all going out and doing stuff together and.
Yeah. It could be like, maybe like, I was talking about like, oh, I haven't been to this place yet, and then like, oh, let's go, and then like have a really good conversation.
I know, because you are a foodie too.
Yeah, I was gonna say you are a foodie, man.
Yeah,
I'm telling you, yo, you should make a foodie.
People's necks right now.
Just make a foodie IG like we talked.
I'm not
about.
making a. Yeah, I know, but I'm not doing that scheme that you're talking about.
We're gonna talk about that, but
okay. You want to do a scheme for that now?
We're gonna save that for another day when we expand our plug. But
okay.
But no, that's pretty good. Those pretty good. I mean, it's weird because like we're very different. Love, compatible.
Yeah. I mean, I'm not trying to please you.
I know, but still, it's just.
Yeah, he's talking like I'm trying.
Yeah, trying to bag him, man.
Yeah, or he's like, we're not really together, bro.
This ain't Match.com, bro.
This ain't Match.com.
All right, go ahead, T. Let's hear yours.
Man?
I'm very curious about yours.
Yeah, we were discussing it off air about like.
Oh, the streets was waiting.
The streets was waiting for this, man.
Okay, man. All right, well, I got words of affirmation.
Really? Oh, really?
Words of
oh my
affirmation.
god.
Oh, that's true. Because like when he hits the shirtless pick.
Wait, does it?
When he hits you with the shirtless pick. You're like, oh, I mean, I didn't hear what you. I didn't hear what you wanted me. You know what I mean?
No.
Like, oh, was that a good angle?
Because if no one responds to it, then you're just like, what the
fuck? Like, for real?
Y'all ain't getting another shirtless pick for another month.
Yeah, for another month.
That's how it is, man.
Yeah, that's how it is, man.
Wait, what was the score? Was it like a dead like a 10?
It was a 9. It was a 9.
Oh, it was 9.
Oh,
okay,
that's pretty
so,
big. That's pretty huge.
Yeah,
It
was 9.
Well, I think it's max at 12 though.
Is it? Well, mine I had.
So his is probably like a big assortment.
Well, physical touch, mine was 9 too.
Yours
that was
9?
my number 1.
Mine was 10 for acts services.
Acts of service. Okay.
So that's pretty big for me at least.
Yeah. Next one was quality time at 6.
Really?
Yeah, man.
Wait, did I say quality time?
Yours like third.
No, I said quality time for him. No, I didn't say quality. What did I say?
I said quality time.
You just say quality. Okay, keep going. My bad. We were like doing like placing bets.
Yeah, I won.
Break me down, do some inside scoop. Right. Next one was acts of service at 5. Okay. Physical touch at 5. Receiving gifts at 5.
Wait, can we talk about this?
Yeah,
his is his is like really close to each other.
You can't pinpoint him, man.
You can't pinpoint him.
Wait, can we talk? Man. What is it? Okay,
because I actually got like that.
You guys are the anti-PDA boys. Like,
I mean, he could. You don't know about him.
Wait,
one day he might want that. Yeah,
one day
he might just talk to me.
What was your physical touch score?
5. Man.
5.
It was a 5, but so it's more than him.
Yeah, it's more than mine.
So yours is his is a kiss on cheek once a month. Yours is like kiss on the lips twice a week. And then that's it. Is that the breakdown?
It could be.
It could be. It depends.
It depends on what 5. I guess 3 5s.
I have 3 5s, bro.
That's crazy. So you're just well versed in all love.
Well versed in all love.
Oh my god.
God damn.
My love language is compatible, bro. I'm like, what's it? I don't even know what I got bilingual, trilingual.
I don't know.
Quadlingual. I don't know, bro. I'm
just set feces. I don't know. That's actually I never heard that before. Because people who I've have taken that and like told me about that, theirs are like ours. Like it's like a very solid like 10 or 9.
Well then all right. So if all of them are kind of tied at last, then his number 1 is words of affirmation.
Yeah,
so I guess what is it that you want in a relationship that makes you go, damn, like I need that affirmation, that reassurance?
I just need to hear it.
So you do. So you
I
like?
should
Do you
hear,
seek
man.
that? Because I seek it too. So like, do you seek? Like, what is it that you want to hear in a relationship?
Well, I want to hear a lot of things, but that's another thing. But
I was kidding because you guys are talking about that's my love language.
I just need to hear that,
You
that
know what I'm saying?
reassurance, bro.
Connection. So I step back for a second, like
That reassurance, bro. Like I wake up
Reassurance.
in the morning.
okay,
I need to know you there.
dang,
Like they
word.
thinking
how's
about
the
you
day
type-
going? Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, you don't
Just
wanna-
check up on me. Little post checks throughout the day.
Yeah, word. Like how you doing? Instead of like where you at?
That's
It's big.
exactly. It's big.
I don't want to hear what am I doing? What am I at? I want to hear like how are you?
Yeah.
Got you.
Like we don't get asked how our day was. Like
Never.
you ever go out to a bar? They ask you, "Oh, you look good," but they don't ask you, "Yo, how's your day?"
Hey
like,
man, they
it's just-
objectify us, man.
I can feel like an object sometimes.
Sometimes.
bro.
I do, man.
So-
Sniper boys.
Snipes. Snipes. All right, so as far as that.
Wait, well let's talk. Wait. We have to ask our intern. We had an intern.
Oh yes.
The intern took the test.
You took the test very recently too. I told you to take it last week.
Said take it last week. I wanted like
I told you to take it last week.
a 1-page paper on this shit.
At least 1 page.
So mine's pretty solid. I got a 10 for physical to touch,
Okay.
10 for quality time,
Oh, okay.
5 for acts of service.
Wait,
Okay.
how many points did they give you?
Yo. Yeah, she's got
I
like.
get all points right
Well,
now.
maybe she has a 0 on one of them.
Oh, okay, you probably have a 0.
Well, 4 for words of affirmation, and 1 for receiving gifts. You can't buy my love.
Ah.
The top two are kind of play hand in hand.
Yeah.
Physical touch and quality time.
Mm.
So you just like the dick down appointments.
the dick appointment.
So wait, no, but what is that when
What's
you
your
say?
slots looking like?
No, but I'm
The
saying.
weekend the con tough to this weekend. No, I'm fine.
No, but for the I guess for your for like the physical touch, because I too am a physical touch enthusiast. Explain your version of a physical touch. Is it just like the holding hands, the snuggles? Like what is it? What is it to you that makes the physical touch your love language?
It's more of like the rubbing, like just shoulder rub, like.
Oh, like maybe your head's like on someone's shoulder.
Yeah, just like that. I know that they're constantly. Don't have to say they're constantly there, but they're like constantly touching me, like I.
Like
Don't
maybe
even-
like a
that
swift
secret-
on the hair rub,
Like nobody knows what we're doing, but we like brush up against each other. And,
Oh, like so like in public,
Yeah.
like when like under the table reach-ins.
Yeah. Well, wait.
Oh! All right, nigga, you try to get someone in trouble today. You get someone in trouble today. Under the table reaching. Yo, what is that? How is that? How does that work?
I don't know, but I'm just saying like so when she's out with her friends, is it just like the quick like touch like this and then just hit him with a little rub?
It's like like he like braces like my leg and just
Like is this in
Oh,
public?
like a thigh
or just
thing? Is like the
logo?
thigh thing? Okay.
But then, how is okay? So that's so high, but I noticed that your words of affirmation are low. So as long as the guy doesn't tell you that he's like feeling you, that you're okay with that.
You're okay.
Yeah, I'm just like the physical.
So you're with the vibes, as they would say.
So
You're
she's
trying to
with
follow the
I
vibes.
don't feel like that.
You're trying to feel the vibes?
Like, yeah.
The heat,
Ah.
the heat coming out of him.
Wait, what the fuck?
That's what she said.
No, she didn't.
She just said the heat coming out of him.
Yeah,
I'm
just
saying.
like that. Like you see each other,
friction,
and like
oh.
you're hanging out with your friends, and you're about to go home.
It's
and
the
you look at each
tension.
other, that tension.
Oh,
yeah.
attention. Okay,
We're about
okay.
to,
The tension with each other. Okay, the
Okay.
tension.
Get the pound town. Got it.
Oh, yep. All right,
Got
yep.
it. Got it.
Maybe not. Maybe she has other ways of saying that, but.
So now that we've answered all of now that
Yo, this guy's nuts, man. Yo, you nuts.
oh my god.
You're nuts, man.
Hey,
But
man,
anyway,
gotta do the reach round. But anyways,
to reach around.
so I guess like now that we've explained all our love languages,
Mm.
do you think out of all of them, is there a certain type of love language that you just would be like, nah, I can't?
So, you're talking about like.
Yeah, like okay, there's 5 different love languages. Obviously, I feel like if you're physical touch, obviously partnering up with someone else that's physical touch is like perfect, right?
Yeah.
But do you think like words of affirmation T? So words of T.
Words of
Can you be with somebody that wants gifts? That's their love
That's
language.
like their top. Like that's their number one
Oh,
slot.
that's what they want.
That's what they
I
want.
mean, but that's their love language.
That's
It's
their
not
love
what they want. It's just how they Or born, raised,
They're
acquired.
They're expressed by you going.
Expressed.
Like.
Well, if you tune into episode 4 of the Sweeterman podcast, we kind of touched on this.
Oh yes, we did.
Kind of did touch on this,
We
but
did.
just to recap, man, like the gifts.
I'm the
it's
same.
not made for me, man.
I agree.
Yeah.
I agree.
Gifts.
Yo, the minute that's your number one, and you wanna attack my bank account strategically.
But okay, so just being devil's advocate as a defense, because I actually know someone who that's very high on their list. The acts of gifts is not more of on how expensive it is, but how personal it is. Maybe maybe it could be a picture. Maybe it could be like maybe it could be a trip that you both like a double gift. Like, hey, I know we were talking about doing this one time. Let's go. But it's like a secret gift for yourself.
No, I get that. But for me, it's like no, because I can't. I'm not gonna even if it's not.
I got a 3 on that.
If it's not expensive, I still have to put thought into it and think of something creative. I'm not creative, so I can't think of what's something cheap and fun that we could do. I know people will make
They make a little
memory boxes or little collage things, but like I'm trash at all that, man.
Sometimes personal stuff that people like.
Yeah, but see, I'm not.
It's a memory creator.
Can't do it, man. Can't do it. Honestly, if it's up to me,
yeah, you like to touch. You'll probably touch it the whole time.
I'd get the girl a pair of sneakers, but I'm against
People
that.
like, oh, there she is. Fucking picture her. I was kidding. Was it a pair of sneakers?
Yeah, like I do a pair of sneakers, but like I'm also against giving significant other sneakers.
Why's that?
I think I'm not really into stereotypes, but that's the one stereotype I believe in. That if you give the person you love a pair of sneakers, they're gonna walk out of your life. So like,
oh fuck,
and that's
trash as hell.
No, but it's true. I mean, it's facts. It's proven facts. This is the first fact we have said on this podcast.
Dang, she'll walk out of your life.
She will walk out of your life.
Give her the Air Max 720. She's out here.
She's out of there. She's done. She's gone.
Dang.
So but I mean, yeah, for me, I think if your number one thing that you want is gifts, then like it's a no for me. Acts of service too, probably that's a no for me. Mm-hmm. Quality time, physical touch, words of affirmation, you got me. Because quality time is associated with, you're spending time together.
Yeah.
Which usually when you're spending time together, that includes physical touch, which also includes.
I mean, it could, but it couldn't. Maybe you guys go to a theme park together.
So weird.
You guys go to the zoo together.
No.
Maybe you guys go to the park together.
To do what?
Hang out.
I don't know, man.
I don't know, man.
So what about you then? So then you could be with someone that's gifts giving since you're so supportive.
I'm not supportive. I have a 3 on that, so it's on the lower end of my love language. But like I said, I've known someone who does that.
But you also have a high taste in gifts.
What do you mean by that?
Like I feel like trying to get you a gift. I feel like you're very particular, and very picky, and I think you too, T. I think I feel like I can't just get you a shirt. I bet you'll never wear it. You see what I'm saying? I feel like there's certain
depends though.
Yeah, depends,
it's like really like cut.
Yeah.
And we're back.
So pretty much what we're talking about is quality time's key, right? Is that what we're talking about? I think that's what we're talking about.
More or less, that's probably like, I think in the whole spectrum of things, I think
we're in agreement.
Quality time, that would probably be like a lot. Everyone's like top, like maybe like at least top 3.
But I think
everybody.
I think we're safe to say that gifts, and no offense to you people that enjoy receiving gifts, because I think everyone enjoys receiving gifts. But if that's your main source of love, and that's your language, you ain't gonna get the Sweeterman. You ain't gonna get the Intern, JoJo.
Nah. You need to set up an appointment.
You just gotta set an appointment.
Yeah, it's kind of, when you think about it, all the love songs, they talk about spending time. They don't really talk about, I'm gonna buy you this watch.
Yeah.
Those are the ones when you just talk about the side pieces and shit, right?
Right.
Yeah.
Although
rappers will talk about, yo, man, let me fly you out and buy you a bag and take you to the mall, but you don't hear them dating them afterwards.
No, it's always like buy you Petit Philippe, and then come through.
Yeah,
so that's about it.
Exactly.
Yeah,
I agree.
Oh, but some people like that, some people don't. But before we get there, like, how do you get there? To learn your love language, like as far as like dating somebody. Like, Maybe a first date, like.
First date is key. I mean, first date kind of
I
breaks
think
down.
a first date is like it breaks the barrier type of one. Maybe like kind of peeks into the mind of like who you are.
Well, you got to think. I mean, first date is essential, right? The initial meet. It's tricky. It's a dance,
Oh,
right?
she trying to touch.
Yo,
he's
yo,
trying to
chill out. Yo, hey, we ain't building this narrative. Yo, they're trying to make this.
Yeah,
What are you trying to do here, bro?
Yo, he be like, yo, you trying to go to the club?
They're trying to do this tempted to touch.
Tempted to Nick. Tempted to Nick.
Oh my god, no, man, yo, this ain't no. This don't do this to me right now, man. Don't make me this guy, yo. Oh my, tempted to Nick. Oh,
Tempted to Nick. Tempted to Nick. All right, man. Yo, I'm kidding.
nah, man, it's not a physical dance. It's more of a wordplay, right? Like you're doing a dance on a first date. Like you're trying to impress them, and you're trying to impress them while the girl's trying to figure you out and trying to test out your flaws early, trying to find these red flags early while you're trying to hide your red flags early, right? So it's
not necessarily, but not necessarily, but I think for a first date, I think you try to show at least to show your best interest. Maybe. Yeah. Maybe you guys talk for a while, a few weeks. You guys kind of like go back and forth. What's your favorite color? What's your favorite drink? What's your favorite?
The 21
food?
questions.
21 questions. Any of that, and then you kind of pick up on those cues. Like maybe they like Caribbean food. Maybe they like anyway Italian food. Spanish food, and you just pick those things up. And my bag, I just like take them out on that type of date. Like just learn from that. What they're interested in, this type of food.
Yeah, so you just find out what they like and you take them out to eat.
Yeah, take them out.
Go, yeah, but when you set that shit up, it's like it's just like we're just talking, we're eating. People like to eat, obviously, so it's a good setup to just have a dialogue, a conversation.
So you're saying first date is dinner?
Yeah, it's dinner. You always go out to eat on the first date, or
so dinner's the first.
Is
your main plug-in?
It's my main. That's my main plug-in. It's just like. It's just an easy way to talk to somebody. I mean, endorphins go. I mean, when you eat, you have endorphins. Like, you're eating something is good.
You gotta be worried about that. They want to eat, bro. They don't really want to see you. They really just.
Trying to get to my bag.
They're just hungry.
Hey,
they don't want to see you, dog. I don't know. Man.
Damn, we look at the bill like.
There is an insider though. I know there are some girls that will go on a date with a guy they're not interested in. Just to grab a free meal.
Just grab a free meal.
It happens, yo. It happens. Am I wrong? It happens, right?
The first date. What better date than the first date, man?
Just solidify get the bag.
I'm different. I think on a first date, I'm going to try to take you somewhere low grade. I'm not trying to wow you on the first date because if you take them somewhere nice, then they're gonna expect nice. Yeah. That's not my bag. If you like me, then you're going to like me for me. I'm going to take you to fucking, I might take you to somewhere like a light dinner, not an Applebee's.
What is a light dinner to you? I'm really curious.
Like a cheesecake. Is cheesecake?
That's a light dinner?
Is cheesecake fit? No, it's not. Like, it's not like, wow.
I don't know.
But it's not like a Ocean Prime or some shit. It's like
I don't know if that's light, bro.
That's not light.
Then what's light to you guys?
That's some girls, that's their way to the dream. It's like, oh my god, I can't wait to get.
Bro. Bro.
Yeah, come on, man. Nah,
you can't.
It's an expensive date. All right, never mind. Forget I said that.
No,
Nick. Yeah.
It's first date.
Well, I wasn't gonna say.
Cheesecake
So like
Factory.
Applebee's then, like an Applebee's, like a 2 for $20.
It just depends. Like, it's just like what? Okay, so what is your ideal date? Let's go with that. Let's go. Like, what is your bag? Like, what is your?
Mine, honestly, man, it's I'll probably say maybe go out for like a smoothie, take him on a walk.
Put some like protein in their drink.
No, I'm a very cheap date. No, it's just that I don't. I'm not gonna be
on next. And to be next.
Oh my god, nah.
I'm just kidding.
No, but I just feel like my thing is it's not about like going out to a dinner. I don't want. It's so basic, but for me, just going getting like, you know, maybe a smoothie or going for like, you know, like a walk, you know, maybe like hit the, what's that called, the river walk thing or something.
Hit the weights.
Something very
hit the
light.
weights.
No, not hit the weights.
Try to find out what her bench max is.
No, bro. But I'm just saying, like, you know, just something.
I'm kidding.
Just something where it's more quiet. We can have a good conversation and kind of get to know.
You could.
But you know, I feel like when you kind of go on like a dinner, then you have like the waiter that keeps coming by, and then you're kind of playing. It's kind of awkward sometimes. I don't know.
Is that what you think?
I think so.
I never said that because I'm talking to the waiter like, yo, like, make that shit kind of strong, like for me.
Nah. No, but well, on on a first date for me, like I look for certain like red flags too. Like I think on a first date, I think for me,
and is this you personally?
Personally, I think as a guy, I'm always gonna pay for the first date.
Mm-hmm.
Doesn't matter. It's just who I am. But then there's the check dance, right? If the girl doesn't even reach for the check, she don't even look at the check. She goes on her phone when the check come out. Done. You have to at least pretend.
Oh, at least try to pretend.
At least reach for it, saying, "Oh, I thought I'd pay half." If you at least do that, I'm gonna hit you with the
Yo,
dog.
fam, yes.
That's true.
But that's
Facts.
how you'll stay in date too. You know.
Yeah, word. Because if you look at that check and you just kind of glance at it, you keep looking like it's like 5 minutes. You guys are both like.
But you know what? But you know what? Hey, but the thing is, if a girl does offer and then the guy goes, "Okay, let's split," then ladies, y'all gotta dip out too.
It just shows, yeah, because it just shows. Depending on the date, well, like I said, like you don't go on a first date like, you know, when you first meet them or when you first talk to them.
Yeah.
It takes time for you guys, you know, you go on like the little talk thing, you know.
Yeah.
So then you just but then it depends on the guy who picks like what, because I mean, I guess like a guy has to really pick a date.
Yeah.
Like, because girls don't want to be like, oh, let's do this. Like, oh, like,
Okay.
I think it's a guy to be the first one to create like the physical, like, you know, one-on-one.
Yeah, well, I don't really do, like, I'll say, like, oh, we should hang out sometime, but I'm not really good at, like, again, I'm not creative, so I'm not going to be like, hey, let's go do, like, skydiving or something. I'm not going to do that. I'm not going to try to wow you, because that's not who I am, so it's kind of on them. It's whatever they feel comfortable with.
So, okay.
What about you, T? What's your ideal date?
Ideal date? Keep it, you know, simple, classic with, I think, bowling. That's a pretty good way to kind of gauge gauge where you're at. Kind of get, you know.
Trying to see how many strikes they got.
How many strikes.
So if she's really good at bowling, then you know she's been on a lot of dates.
You gotta be wary of those, man.
You gotta be wary, right? The perfect form, the nice kickback. She has a nice
curve,
a nice curvature, like
form,
she spin that shit like a Beyblade, man. Just like this.
Yeah, you gotta watch out. You know she didn't learn that.
Nah, no, she didn't. Yo.
Yeah, bowling. I think that's the perfect, you know.
Really? Okay.
Yeah, you know, you get that little competitive nature. See what they
see what kind of like, you know.
Throw little jabs in there.
Do you like a little competitive nature?
Yeah.
Will you let them win on purpose?
I'm always.
No, right?
I'm
always. I'm gonna crush them in anything.
Yeah.
Okay. It's just competitive, you know, simple play, competitive nature.
What about you?
What about me?
Soho or?
Shut up, bro. She's trying to go Soho. No, that's my first date.
Yeah.
No. What do you mean? Like, but what do you mean? Like,
what's your ideal date? Like, what's your like what to you would be a great date? Like, what would be from beginning to end? Like, you know what? This is the best date for me.
Anything that I got a really good conversation with somebody. If no matter what we do, whether it's like, you know, maybe we're doing competitive stuff, maybe miniature golf, or maybe, you know, dinner and a movie, maybe.
But would you do the dinner first and then the movie? Would you do the movie first and then dinner? Because I always think about this.
I do movie first, like probably like around 6, 7, and then
so
maybe ends around like 9, 10, and then we talk about a movie to be an easy segue for us to talk about something, and then we'll just get into like the 21 questions.
And we're back again.
And we're back on this bitch.
God damn. But nah. So what's an ideal date to y'all? Like, what's an ideal for you guys from start to finish? Doesn't have to be, you know, really descriptive, but what do you think? I know T just mentioned for him it was bowling. Is there anything after bowling that you just kind of like? Is it just bowling and then go home?
Oh, no. So I could take a little story time. You know, I like to enjoy some type of Asian type of food, like hibachi
cuisine
or sushi.
Ooh.
You know, get the little chef with the fire. You know,
Okay.
they love that. They love that. I love that.
The little train, like
the little
onion train.
Yeah.
The volcano.
The volcano. The heartbeat with the egg.
The heartbeat with the egg.
Okay.
He sets it off, bro.
He actually does set it off.
So that's my little bag. I've gotten into that just a few times, and then we just get drinks after. That's what it is. So that's about me.
That's not bad.
That's
not
actually
bad.
pretty solid.
It's nice because now
actually
you just.
I kind of want to get on
I feel like in there you get all the aspects of a date, right? Like you get the bowling, which is the competitiveness. You get to kind of see their physicality, right? And then you jump to this hibachi. You got someone that look like me out there. So you feel familiar.
Oh, you see egg roll?
Yeah, you got the Mexican dude with an Asian accent.
Look at the Mexican dude with an Asian accent.
Man.
But then you get then you gotta see her sense of humor, and then you hit her with the drinks at the end of the night.
Exactly.
Cap off.
That's not a bad date. That's not a bad first date. I want to go on that.
Yeah, it's worked out for me sometimes, man. Free game.
Free game.
Subscribe or shit.
Do you
Give me subscribe or shit. Smooth.
I fought with it. What
I
about
like
you?
I like it. Me, it depends. Okay, so I kind of get into my dinner in the movie bag.
Dinner in the movie. Okay.
Yeah, I like the 1-2 punch. Yeah, that's pretty much my ideal. That's kind of like my favorite one. I mean, if they could pick the movie, if something that is interesting to me, yeah. Like pick the movie, I'll pick the food, or like it could be vice versa. But like, I need contribution because it's not like I can't do dinner and movie. I can't pick the movie and I can't pick the dinner. I would like them to be assertive to pick one or the other.
Yeah.
Surprise it with some like type of place that I don't probably know. We've been talking, so like you kind of know what my interests
But
are.
you're a foodie, so I feel like that would be your bag to like wow, this chick, like, yo, this is a hot spot in Tampa.
Yeah. You like the studio movie girl type of.
A 2-for-1.
Yeah,
two for
ones. Yeah, I mean, or you can do that too because you get the drinks on the sides. While it's getting tipsy and you guys probably like belligerently drunk and be like, oh shit, that shit lit or whatever movie you're watching, whatever. But no, I like to like separate that, and like it depends like the area too. You could, like, and I like to like start with the movie first.
Do you see any movie like what? What's going on with the movie?
I mean, it depends on the bag. It just depends like what's going on. What's the hottest movie at that point.
Are you breaking the touch barrier in the movie, or are you, or since your physical touch is at like -2, do you sit like 3 seats away from them?
No.
You just text them during the movie, like, yo, this shit's raw. Like,
No.
This is my favorite part. Like, what
yo, fam. This guy, am I Bubble Boy? Like, I don't understand. Am I Bubble Boy to you, bro? Like, no. So mine is more like...
Or do you wait like 2 months later to break the physical touch?
Oh man.
Yo,
like, I need to know.
I told you, man. Just close proximity. Like, it's just closed doors type thing. Just...
You guys both reach for the door at the same time. Wait.
You're like, whoa, man! I didn't know you were gonna tell you. I don't know if you're gonna do it first. Do you want to mark you out first? No, fuck y'all.
Gets that touch. I'm sorry.
I'm holding my face when I say sorry. Y'all nuts, man. No. Like I said, no. Like so. Okay, so if you want to really know that kind of shit, it's the movie first. Sit in the movie. Women like to be like relaxed, very like chill. It's up to them if they want to do the touch. I will rather them do that barrier. Me too, cause. So support, and if they want to hit that realm of that, then why not? I'll do a little, maybe holding hands, maybe the like the little comfort on the side, maybe the tug on the side. The reach around, like, yo, I'm here. I can do that, definitely. I mean, I'm not opposed to that, not at all. I'm just saying it's for the girl to like make that step. I'm not gonna do it. I'm not gonna be like, and then she'll be like, yo, what's going on? Yeah, and they're like, oh no, let's just kind of get that racing net right there behind you. Like, no, like just, and that's when I do the barrier thing, like I have barriers, like so like if they want to do that, like, maybe like a little lay or like maybe it's like a romantic love movie, I'm down. it was like a horror movie, they're like, oh my god, they'll wrap their around you with the arm and shit. Then now I know that I could do that.
I usually do that too. Like during a scary movie, I'd be like, yo, shit, I'm kind of scared.
Yeah, where you're just like going there like, yo.
And I'll lean in on them, you know.
Send this to Nick. Send this to Nick.
Yo, oh my god. If this starts trending, I swear to God.
Send it to Nick. Yo, everybody hashtag send it to Nick.
Jeez.
But yeah, man, that's kind of like my bag. I mean, I'm more the dinner guy. Like, I'll take the dinner thing.
The dinner, I think the dinner thing is it's pretty good. I mean, it's pretty standard. It's a good move, right? So I mean, I agree. I'd probably maybe.
So it's basic, but
it's basic. But you know what? I might do the dinner. I think on a
well,
first
it depends
date,
what type of place you know, because like you might want to go to a place that you want to go to, but you wouldn't go by yourself. You would go with somebody that you want to go with.
Possibly, but then I feel like if you want to go on a first date with somebody, you want to bring them somewhere you're familiar with.
Yeah, a little impress them with the menu. Be like,
Yeah.
ooh, I bet I know what you want.
Yeah, you can
Ooh,
hit them
like
with a
that,
recommendation.
Yeah, ooh, these tapas are the bomb.
Yeah,
These are fire.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, guys.
Yeah, so I think I would do some kind of like dinner first, and then based on the dinner.
Okay, so
Then-
you fill it out on the dinner.
Then you
first.
fill it out during the dinner, so then the girl will give you an option. She'll be like, well, this
What are
was
you doing?
fun. I'm going to go. Or she might go, well, you want to go. If she lingers around, then you can go, hey, let's go grab a drink somewhere.
Yeah.
Okay, I see your bag.
See what I'm saying? And then the drink could be either an alcoholic beverage at like a bar, or it can be like, hey,
Club soda.
let's grab a smoothie or some tea, and let's just go walk for a
What
walk.
type of tea?
I don't know. We'll see.
We'll see.
Nah, but I mean, so there are options. So I feel like having
We'll see.
options for breaking it down or continuing it, varies, right? So I think that's an ideal date for me. And then maybe at the end I'll break the barrier with maybe a kiss based on the vibe, but I won't.
Oh, the first date?
First date.
I don't know, man.
Well, not always. I mean, I'm not gonna make the.
Are you doubling back?
No, I'm not gonna double back. But I'm saying it just depends on the vibe. So first date, probably not. Maybe date 2, because I feel like after
But
date
you just said
2,
right now, just try to kiss.
if the vibe is right. What if we got the right smoothie? I don't know.
What's the
don't
right
know.
smoothie? The protein plus.
What if the
smoothie?
essence in the tea? I don't know.
The essence of the tea.
Yeah,
the
you
green
don't know.
tea.
And the green tea, yeah.
Right smoothie.
Tea, you don't go for the smoothie dates?
Honestly, never did that.
I did Jeremiah's date.
See,
The
I'm not dessert.
gelato, the
Well,
ice
you guys are both
gelato.
dessert boys, right?
I'm not a dessert boy. But I know like some girls got a sweet tooth, and I know a spot that not a lot of people know. I can't put you on game yet, but I mean, I just said it. Jeremiah's. Jeremiah's is a dope spot.
That's cool.
Yeah,
That's cool.
I mean,
It's like gelato, right? It's like Italian.
it's like Italian icey with ice cream.
Yeah. That's
Yeah, it
cool.
was fire.
I'm not really a sweets person, so I'm cool.
But you a green tea guy?
I'm a green tea guy. I'm a tea. I'm a smoothie. Like on a late night. I don't really like to eat much at night, so I'm just kind of
keep it to the protein.
Something to sip on at the end of the night.
Little sips,
Yeah.
sippies.
So is there any like etiquettes like in dates that you like are deal breakers for you, or you just kind of go with it, you just kind of accept it? Because I know we talked about a little earlier. Like for me, like the check dance is important for me.
Check dance is definitely important. The check dance is important.
Another thing for me is like if a girl's always on her phone, like she's checking her phone too much on a date.
Is she like snapping? Is she posting? Is she?
I mean, I wouldn't.
Is that okay?
I wouldn't
If
be
she
mad.
boomerangs the pic real quick.
You could do maybe one snap, but after that, like if you're constantly checking your phone, for me, like nah, it ain't cool. Like
maybe she's like, oh my god,
no,
I can't
this
believe I'm
is
still here.
this is quality time.
Yeah, it's
so
quality
if
time.
we're gonna have quality time, this builds in.
Yeah. If she's still checking the phone, she got the roster and she's
Exactly. It makes it
subbing you in, she's subbing you out. You don't know. What's
Damn,
going
on the
That's,
date?
that's what I'm saying. Yo, girls do that.
That's
On the
true, bro.
date?
She's
On the
gonna
first
know,
date?
bro.
She's gonna make tempted Nick less tempted. Man.
Jesus, tempted to Nick, man. Yo, hashtag that shit. But for me, I think the etiquette is you gotta like kind of like check because I think girls more or less like at least be generous on the first date to give like let the guy pay for it. So like we don't look like it's like half like this guy is either cheap or just respect or I mean we just like we're taught that at a young age like treat a woman right. You're the guy and you have to give that gesture. So just a little like whatever. But another thing, don't like overdo it. Like don't grab 5 drinks and have 1 drink.
Yeah.
Yeah, like if
I
I'm
agree with
paying the
that.
tab, which I know I am, don't hit me with yo like there's 2-for-1 special. Don't grab 5 2-for-1 specials.
I think
and I have one, and then like you're lit, and then I have to take you home, and then like I have to like
agree.
yeah, either you probably live with your fam still, or
Especially
you're
on the
like,
first date, if a girl's ordering more than max 2 drinks, especially during dinner,
yeah.
it's too much, man.
Yo, that's wild.
What are you
It's
doing?
wild. It's like, where are you going with this? Like, what are you trying to show me? Is this like how you are? You like a party girl? You a city girl?
Yeah, a woo girl.
You're a woo girl.
Woo.
Yeah,
Hey, we're gonna
like
get
you
into
take
the
a
woo
shot.
girls one day.
Yo, we get into the woo girl. A lot of woo girls are in college.
Shit on my fucking docket for months.
Keep it there, man. I got the plug. but no, like it's just etiquette. It's just like it's just cordial. This is a moment that this is the first glance at what is maybe to come. Maybe some little
But
change.
that could also be a positive, right? Now you know the red flags right away.
Yeah, I mean I've seen red flags.
I think a girl that
I've seen
orders
them.
a fountain drink and an alcoholic beverage is like a serial killer.
Yeah,
Because
watch out for that, bro.
Yo, get into that. Like, what do you mean?
Because,
I
like,
never saw
alright,
it before.
if-
I personally never saw it before.
Because my thing is, if you wanna order, an alcoholic beverage, you're gonna be sipping during dinner. You can just order water.
Just water, yeah.
But if you order
Yeah,
one
I'll take water
Coke,
right now.
a Coke they're gonna charge you $5 for, and then you're gonna order an alcoholic, but you're not gonna finish that entire Coke. I know you're not.
Oh, yeah.
So you're a serial killer. Like
Damn,
that's just me.
Yeah.
That's just me. Is
Yeah.
it you do that? Is that what you do?
yeah.
Oh,
If you do, I swear to
wait.
God, let me know right now.
Yeah.
I didn't mean it.
No, you're right.
Right?
Yeah, I never seen.
Code, yeah,
Yeah, that's one
right
code.
there. So
Yeah.
I agree, man.
What up? But like, what up? Okay, so that's my etiquette, and that's your etiquette.
My etiquette, yeah.
What do you think is a proper first date etiquette? Like, what is a red flag to you when you come across that?
red flag to me. Damn, it's really got to be with the ordering the food, or I got to just say like if they don't really ask me questions about like me, or we don't go back and forth.
Oh,
It's
okay.
a one-sided action. I'm
Yeah,
like,
there's a lot of like if I have to interrogate you.
Yeah, if I gotta get something out of you, I'm like, yo.
Yeah, like what would
Especially on
yeah,
text,
that's
if
true.
they-
If you have to feel like you keep pestering
Yeah,
them.
pestering them to really catch the vibe. I'm like, yo.
Yeah.
It's the
Like,
first date, even if things may not be going as smoothly, you gotta at least,
Show
Can't
at
be
least yeah.
play the game, like
Play the game for what it is at the
for
moment.
what it is, try to enjoy it. But
I definitely agree to that.
yeah,
Yeah, because like I mean, but then again, like some people are shy, and then like it's
Yeah,
their
but
bag.
then don't be too shy. Don't be too shy and
Yeah, because like I mean, you guys both agreed to like coming out
Yeah,
together.
do
You guys
this.
both. So
You have
there's
to.
a yeah.
yeah, you can't just be like, well, I don't know. What about you?
Right,
Like, you
right.
can't
Dang,
That's
I don't
the
know. What about
worst.
you?
I don't know. What about you? And then they say something, then you just go, yeah, I agree.
Just kind of get out of there.
dating is trash, bro. I don't know.
Yo, it is 2019, man. No, it's
rough.
This is rough, man.
But
It's in the streets is
but
rough.
also, speaking with dating, we've had actually, since we've started this podcast, we've actually had quite a few people like
reach out.
reach out.
Absolutely.
They've
Absolutely,
reached out. I
absolutely.
mean, and when I say has to do with dating, I've actually had people, hit us with some, actually dating questions, which, I was actually shocked. Especially this is episode 5. So for people to actually come at us with like questions and stuff, I'm actually thank you, fans. I appreciate it.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, friends, family, all that shit.
Exactly, man. So I have one fan subscriber, and definitely subscribe. She actually hit us with a concern that I think many females do deal with on a day-to-day basis. I'm gonna read her message, but I will in confidence.
Of course.
But I'm still gonna use his real
Always
name,
confidence.
or maybe it's a fake name. I don't know. But I'm gonna use this. All right. So her message reads. So Jake hasn't been responding, and I think he's just using me for booty calls. Laugh my ass off.
She knows. But
I honestly wanted to hang out with him, but he's super quote unquote busy. And me and my friend were thinking maybe he has a girlfriend. I don't know. It's all weird. Sweeterman, please help me out. What do you guys think? Do you guys think Jake's being a little bad boy?
a little
Whoa.
bad. Yo.
Whoa, pause, man. That's
Pause. That's a
I
pause.
don't know how you
That's a
said
pause.
That
a little bad boy.
A little bad
Yeah.
boy. He's
Just-
out here
no,
in the streets.
he's just out here. All that has to do is out here in the streets. You know?
Yeah, nah, bro. He threw like some type of weird.
He threw some weird adjectives in the air.
Yeah.
Anyway, for her, personally, I mean, I just saw the pic,
Yeah.
We
She did send a picture of his face, but I cannot show that.
Yeah, so I don't mean, whatever. I seen it. But, he looks like the type of guy to... He looks like the type of guy to have two girls, one being a main and one being a side.
Okay.
I think where she's at in the moment is her being a side because the way she's treating her. You don't treat somebody that is questioning where they're at, because when you question it and you laugh, you kind of know where you're at.
Well, I mean,
you ready talk to your girlfriend about it, and she's probably like, oh yeah, he's out here with some other bitches, or that's how it is.
I live by the philosophy that if you really, doesn't matter how busy you are, if you really want to see me, you'll make time.
Yeah, that's true.
And I think, I mean, generally, this guy can. Maybe he's really busy, but I don't know. I don't know.
He look like he's busy.
I don't. JoJo has the inside. She's saying, nah,
insider.
He ain't doing shit. I mean, do you know a little bit more about this than we do? Does he like suddenly just not text her at all?
Yeah, just like it's late night Texas.
I mean, he could be just busy.
Yeah, we don't know, man.
Yeah, we don't. I mean, me personally, I'm a really shitty texter. Like, I'm really, really bad. Like, I'll text, and then like an hour and a half later, I'm like, yo, that's what's up.
Like, what's up? Like, you read and figure it out. It's more like.
Well, yeah. I mean, obviously, I'm gonna bring it back to what we talked about.
I think if there's a lot of he like disregards her message till the next day, kind of hits her with oh hey good morning, and there's like certain pockets of when he's free, might show you like a trend. Right?
More of a weekend kind of Friday to.
Friday, Sunday.
I don't know. What's his name? Jake. Hey Jake, if you listening, hey, I'm on your side, young king. Stay on your grind, dog.
Stay on your grind.
They're trying to tear you down. They're trying to say things. Your dreams not important right now. Just follow your dreams, young king.
Follow your dreams. Yo,
busy,
you look
bro.
a guy that doesn't have a lot of dreams, though.
He's busy right now, so.
He ain't
come on, man.
I mean, if
you ain't never hit him with it, yo. I'm following my dreams right now.
Well, that's what I'm saying. But I mean, you have to
say
ask
no to that.
That's true, baby.
Like I'm just trying to love myself up, trying to do better. Man,
so
it could be.
It could be a life flex.
I think you have to give people the benefit of the doubt sometimes. Where in reality, he might just be a guy that's seriously just not a phone person. There are people like that tease like that. So I mean, I can never get him to respond to me. You know what I'm saying? So no, but I mean, with Jake's and his circumstance, if I was her, I'd ask straight up. I'd ask straight up like, hey, start testing him.
But don't do the what are we? But do not do the what are we.
No, you can't do the what
Never
are we.
do the what are
you
we.
can't do the what are we.
But I like that you said the test. So should she start playing at his level?
Yeah.
Should she start hitting up for only those reasons that
I don't know, because then like he'll take that as like, I'm good, I'm free now.
But my thing is, is he like telling her, making her believe that they're going to be in a relationship? Because I understand when guys do this misleading thing, or is it strictly dickly, and then they just don't talk much? Mm-hmm. Maybe in his mind it's a preconceived like kind of like, yo, we're doing this. He might not even be with anyone. He might just be generally busy, and he just might be just using her for that
on a project.
Yeah,
50 hours a week.
So I mean, that's one thing. For the fan that's listening, since you're our subscriber, I'm gonna side with you. And just drop him.
Right.
Just drop him.
You're absolutely correct.
I mean, I don't know. You never really know. I mean, does she have his social media? Does he
not
have his social media?
There's things that we don't know.
There are tendencies. I know most girls nowadays, if a guy doesn't have an Instagram or a Snapchat, he's fucking lying, right? So the secret Snapchat.
Yeah. No premium.
So these are like hints that I know a lot of girls do. But there are guys. I mean, I have a friend who doesn't have an Instagram, a Snapchat.
Yeah.
He really just doesn't.
Yeah.
So.
Look at just like, I know these guys. Like,
I know them all.
I know them all.
So yeah. So for me, my vote is Jake has another girl.
Yeah. It's 95% chance he has another girl.
So
Young King. He's a young
right
king,
now.
but.
So from the Sweeterman perspective, you got 2 saying he definitely has a girl. T says he's following his dreams.
Yeah, Young King just gotta go for dreams.
So you take it as you can.
Yeah.
Right.
Fair.
So yeah, I mean, so yeah, we've had these fans, and I definitely want to send you guys and respond to your guys' questions, right? Because we've had a few responses, so we're gonna try and do one or two responses on any of you guys' questions. So we had another one actually come in, and this one came in asking for what was that, Will? What was it?
It was part of the Sanko.
Oh, so episode four, right? Infinity Stones.
So,
Okay,
Infinity
okay.
Stones. She was referencing our subtopic Sanko. She was saying that her ex-boyfriend had a good amount of money to support two people, him and her. She also said that he had attractive looks. She showed me a pig. I was like, yeah, he's cool. But she said he was actually a complete asshole, just like straight up asshole. Like she kept it thorough. She gave me details, but everybody knows what an asshole.
So
really
real
is.
quick, just before we dive into it too much, so on the last episode for the viewers that haven't seen it, which you should double back and go and see, but the term Sanko is we're talking about the 3 ideal things a girl wants from a guy, and it's going to be physical attributes as in looks / height, and then you have career, which aka money, and then the third one is education, higher academics. So these are the 3 key things that someone has. So you're saying that this girl, she's dating a guy who has the money.
Her ex-boyfriend.
Her ex-boy. Oh, she's not dating him anymore.
No.
But the guy.
Sanko, she have all 3.
So the guy she was dating, she's saying that he had looks, and the money.
He had physical attributes, and he had the height, and he had the money.
But he's an asshole.
He's an absolute asshole. Personality came a big factor into it. And she also said that, which is her follow-up question was, what is considered education? What is it? Book smart, street smart? Is it like how he moves, how he gets his money? Is it, is a hierarchy as far as education? Maybe he got it from a job, things like that. Like what is considered education?
When you're saying the education factor of the Sanko.
Of Sanko.
Well, I think on the surface level, people will think that education is just, a bachelor's degree or a master's.
Yeah.
But I don't think it's just that. I think it's also street smarts or where your academics, or not just your school smarts, but your street smarts got you to maybe your career. Because you could be at a high level career based on like maybe you did a tech job, right? Maybe you learned how to be like an electrician.
Technical schools.
Yeah, you did a tech school. You became an electricianist or whatever.
Found the right people. Found the right area that you want to pursue. Yeah.
So then, like so maybe you learned how to like learn these skills that acquired you your money, or maybe allowed you to start a business, and you just kind of learned firsthand versus taking a business course that might not even have helped you. Mm-hmm. So that's what I think education is. Education doesn't have to be, that you went to class for 4 years. So
right,
that's
that doesn't always pan out either.
Yeah. I think, but on a service level, if you meet a girl for the first time and say, hey, yo, I got my master's, or yo, I'm getting my doctorate, or I'm in law school, they might go, oh wow, and then that's more of a preconceived notion, like, oh shit, he's actually smart and educated.
Right.
But you could be a guy that goes, yeah, I didn't go to school, but look, I started my own business when I was 18, and look at all this money that I'm making based on that because I learned the game early.
Yeah.
So that's how I would answer that.
I mean, there we go.
You got your street smarts and you got your book smarts, so you don't really gotta always go the education route.
Absolutely.
The system isn't set up that way.
Yeah, you don't gotta be successful just in one area. There's always other areas.
I think you can have a combination of both.
You can, and then like you use from who you put yourself around, whether you had a background education or not. Who you have around you is going to dictate who you are as a person.
I agree.
And if you hang around with a lot of people who want to be successful, who have a background education, you don't have to be in there, but if you just hang around those people, you just pick up on little notions and things, and that's the tendency.
Yeah, well, that's what I'm saying. Like, if you had street smarts, you might be able to move in school a little bit better. You have better people skills. Maybe you learn to sit with the right people, so you can learn and
like
figure out.
Who is going to be the slacker, who's not going to be the slacker, who's going to pursue to get the A, and someone's going to be okay with the B.
The street smart can allow you to actually understand the type of person you're around to like help you maneuver there. Also, academics can help you out in the streets as well too, right? Like if you're trying to start your own business, then you might understand what type of people to cater to. So I think they can work hand in hand. So
yeah,
it's really just finding a guy that has more of an understanding of sense and I think reaction to like current topics and you know, quick on their feet. I think to me.
Just keep your ears to the streets.
Yeah. So I mean, again, if you guys want to ever answer any, you know, want us to answer any questions, you know, just follow the Sweeterman podcast
At the Sweeterman
podcast on IG.
On IG and also on YouTube.
And
please subscribe, please like, and please comment, because we really answer these questions. We go on a full dissertation, and we read it, and we reply to it.
Definitely.
And if we have time, we'll tell you. And like, we'll give you the answer.
You know, I know a lot of people do, you know, watch our stuff on a regular basis. But that extra subscribe does make a difference for us.
Absolutely.
You know, kind of helps us gauge who's really listening.
It kind of shows us like what we're doing is something that people want to do. You know, people who want us to do, you know.
Exactly. And, you know, but just by doing that, you know, we've got in touch with a lot of different people, and, you know, we've got to, you know, meet a lot of people. I've actually been talking to somebody called Gold Nectar Incorporated, I'm guessing.
Mm-hmm.
Gold Nectar Incorporated. She lives in Tampa. You know, she creates her own music. You know, I'm gonna link her SoundCloud in the descriptions below.
Yeah.
So she was born in Tampa, but her culture, she's from Cameroon, which is like West Africa.
Mm-hmm.
So the type of music she makes is very, you know, you guys heard it. It's very, you know,
it's
soul, like
it's definitely a vibe.
I want to call it like very like soulful. It really, it's vibe music, like, you know, very good background music when you're just trying to get into like your feels. Like, I find it relaxing.
I like it, yeah, for sure.
You know, so definitely check her out. You know, she's gonna continue to make music. And, you know, just definitely, you know, show her some love as well. What song are we gonna play from her?
I subscribe. You told me about her. Download it. All that stuff. This song from GN Inc. It's called Cherry Ice, produced by Gold's House.
Okay.
Yeah, we kill that shit.
That was good, man.
Yo, he came out, man. He came out. Good shit, guys.
But I rock with this, like this vibe.
Yeah, there's some good shit.
Kind of gives me like a Sid from Odd Future.
Yeah, like a little Sid vibe.
You know what I'm talking about?
Finn album.
I got it. I like it.
Finn album. Kind of gives you like a serenic beach vibe. Like you're on the beach, you know.
Yeah, like I can imagine myself like cruising. Like I could definitely hear this like in the movies, like in a movie.
Yeah.
Like I can get that vibe. Yeah.
Sunset cruise.
Like you just got away in a crime and now you're just like driving in the sunset.
Yeah, you call it lit.
Yeah.
You riding out to the sunset.
She's definitely dope. I think bright future.
Definitely dig it.